Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Man, finally looks like we got all the conferences on my favorite book. I did go ahead and some other books yesterday just to look at some numbers, just to get my mind right. But we have the Big Ten, we got the Big 12, we got the Pac 12. Feel like that's all we missing for the major ones. Let me see. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve. All nine major conferences popping. Popping. I'm going to talk the Big Ten today, like I promised yesterday. Going to go ahead and dive into the Big Ten. Probably do Big 12 tomorrow, and then Thursday, for the last time, we will do a first look at the Pac 12 basketball conference. Arizona is the favorite. I like the third favorite, UCLA. And of course, Bronny James just lost that baseball for the show. It is in the kitchen. And his USC teammates are plus 430 as the second favorite. Again, we will break down the Pac 12 on Thursday for the last time. The Big 12 shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Kansas plus 200. Houston, second favorite, plus 400. And then Texas at Kansas plus 200. Houston plus 400. Texas plus 700. And then Baylor, TCU, Iowa State, Texas Tech, Kansas State, West Virginia. I'm not saying West Virginia is going to do anything. They have the players to do something. I wish Huggy was still there. I do get the unfortunate events that led to his firing. But, man, we already, I don't know. Weird year for college basketball, man. We're going to be missing some coaches. I wish Bohan, this would have been his last year. It's like, all right, bro, just the last year. All the conferences are still there. Even Roy Williams and Coach K. I wish all of them walked away. Jay Wright, all of them. I wish they all walked away together after this year, and we go into the realignment, just as a whole new sport. But that's a kid wishing for everything he can get on Christmas. Definitely gonna break down this Big 12 tomorrow. Even that looks funky, seeing Cincinnati and Houston in the Big 12. Just real quick, I don't think they're going to be a bad team. But those 6 weeks from January to February where they kind of disappear in between them playing Memphis, they're not going to be able to disappear. They're going to have to deal with teams like TCU, Texas Tech, Iowa State, Kansas State, Baylor, Texas, Kansas, all season long. So I'm honestly expecting Houston. I don't know the word. I don't want to say a fallback year. I think they're going to be 7, 8, 9 team loss. 7, 8, 9 losses on the season. Not that that's a bad thing. They're still going to be 22 and 8 or something going into the Big 12 tournament. They're still going to be in the tournament. You bet your bottom dollar that. They're just not going to be able to beat up on little schools. And it's going to take a year or two for that to get it adjusted right from the coaches and the players. I think Texas is primed to have a huge year. Of course, Kansas picking up Hunter Dickinson. How can they not be the favorite? How should they not be the favorite? And at plus 200, why should you not bet them? We'll talk about that a little more tomorrow. Today, we're going to talk about Big Ten in depth a little later in the show. Also want to talk some MLB playoff Baby, Phillies getting things done in game one against the D-backs. Also, the damn Rangers haven't lost a game since the postseason has started. Playoffs, baby. Framber Valdez, I've been screaming it from a rooftop. Not an ace. Not my ace. Not an ace. Shouldn't be your ace either. Goes 2 innings and gets tore up last night in a game they needed to win at home in Houston before they travel the 4-hour drive north to the Dirty D, Dallas, Arlington area to be specific. But hey, we'll see what happens, man. I think the Houston Astros die hard. I don't think they're just going to lay down and take it. But sometimes you just have no choice. It's a horrible metaphor for, anyway, going to try and just move on from that like I didn't say it. Also, I guess I could talk about it a little bit. Pretty good game last night if you like mediocre football between the Cowboys and the Chargers. Man, Justin Herbert, I love him. I get it. I get why y'all call him the golden arm, the next gunslinger. Just reminds me of Josh Allen. He's got all the tools, but don't know how to use half of them. He's just in there like, what it looks like. Maybe let me jam this in there and see if it. No, well, I know what this does. This can't help me. No, let me jam this in there and see if it. No, it didn't work. It didn't work. I do understand Dallas' defense is pretty good. Are they though? Seems like elite teams have been dogging the Cowboys. I thought the Chargers would have more success. I thought the Cowboys would have more success. I was offensively invested into that game last night, which means I was ultimately heartbroken. Sitting on the over pretty heavy. I did go to bed like 10 minutes left in the third. Once I realized they're not going to be scoring, I said this game is boring. And I went my ass to bed. But, yeah, man. Got a pretty exciting show for you guys today. Again, some baseball news. Some baseball talk. A little bit of football talk. And then diving into the Big Ten Conference that is for the upcoming season in college hoops, which is 20 days away. The countdown is on, people. The countdown is on. Also, I looked at the Wooden Award yesterday on some offshore sites. I was just looking at numbers. I spent the day looking at college basketball and gambling numbers. Offshore has these guys a little longer shots than these onshores. For instance, I saw Klingon at plus 2,000 offshore. I saw Dickinson at 900 offshore. Both of them I've given out at 1,700 and 750. So, and if it makes you feel any weirder, the guy I gave out at 5,000 and Tyson Walker is 4,000 somewhere else. So, maybe he's not that much of a long shot after all. Anyway, not talking that today. We'll be talking Big Ten basketball. Excuse me. This is Captain by a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. Stare Down Sports, where you can get all of the written content myself and my man Jaden Chandler Parnell bring to the world. Yesterday, did two pretty good articles. Broke down the Wooden Award in depth. My two favorites and 3 or 4 honorable mentions I think we should keep an eye on in that market. We'll definitely keep updating the market as the season goes. Will be more articles on there anytime I feel it necessary. Also did an article on maybe this is the last great basketball season in collegiate level. Maybe just maybe, last season was the last great college basketball season. As I hinted to a little bit yesterday, it's going to be a lot of goodbyes this year. It's going to be a lot of, that was the last time. This is the last time. Um, who knows what the future holds kind of feeling. I'm Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives, going live on the 17th, baby, of October. It is a Tuesday, and it is getting chilly down here on the south side. The south side. Let's jump into some baseball. Start the dang show off right. Last night, two pretty good games, honestly. Astros had a chance to come back, even though Framber Valdez put them in a deep hole early. Rangers went up 4-0 after the first inning. I mean, holy coyotes, Batman. What the hell do you expect your team to do? Astros do bounce back. Only bounce back enough to lose by one. 5-4 victory for the Rangers, who were shut out after the third. Astros had a chance. They need some more bang out of the bats. Yordan Alvarez hits 2 home runs yesterday. Still not enough. Man, I don't know. They loaded the bases for nothing. 1 inning, and then he comes up the next inning, hits a solo. It's like, damn, why couldn't he come up with the bases loaded? Yordan. I love what the Rangers are doing. Eovaldi pitched a hot ham gem. I said coming into this postseason, if everybody is right, Rangers have the deepest starting lineups. Rangers have about 4 or 5 guys. I haven't even seen 2 or 3 of them that I would call some damn aces in this league, whereas teams like the Astros struggle to find anybody consistency from their starters. I mean, even Verlander struggled last year in the playoffs. Framber Valdez is supposed to be the ace. He gives up 4 last night in the first inning. Even game 1, Verlander did go 6.2, only giving up 2 runs. You get no run support. It's not looking pretty for the Astros. I'll just say that. Rangers are looking like the best team out of the American League, at least. Man, I almost took a long shot, like, before the playoffs even started, on Garcia being the World Series MVP for the Rangers. But then I thought to myself, what's the chances that the Rangers even getting past the damn... they did it. Now 7-0 in this playoff season format, and they will be going home Wednesday, which is mañana for you non-Spanish speaking. That's tomorrow. And Mad Max, Two-Eyed Max Scherzer, my GOAT. I think he's one of the greatest to ever do it. Max Scherzer will be on the mound facing, snarling, growling, spitting at the Astros lineup. Hope they can get to him. He hadn't pitched in a few weeks. I want to say even like 6 weeks, 2 months. So hopefully he comes out there a little rusty, a little old. I mean, I'd love to see him throw a complete game no-hitter. I love Max Scherzer. I don't know. I don't even really care about the Astros like that. Just be rooting for them. Second city that took me in. Houston, baby. H-Town. But they're an uphill battle. They're down 2-0 in this series. Texas has the stole home field advantage, and now, like I said, going home to Arlington, just need 2 more victories. This series may never come back to Houston. Houston may get swept off of their feet, swept into the trash. I don't know why I did the piano would sounded like the horns. D-backs, win or lose. The D-backs, it is special that y'all have made it this far this year. I knew the D-backs would do something special this season, but even I had my doubts. throughout the regular season when they were struggling to close games, when they were struggling to find some bullpen help, when they were struggling to get over 500. I said, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong about this D-backs team, but I wasn't. All they needed was for the postseason to start. Come out hot against the Brewers. Keep it steaming against the Brooklyn Bums, the Dodgers. Last night, run into the Phillies. Get kind of, I don't want to say shut down. They do put up some runs late to make it a close game. But again, starters in the postseason, just a little memo. Try not to give up hella runs early. Hey, give your team a chance. That's the old saying. Zach Gallen got beat up a little bit early, giving up 4 runs over the first 3 innings. Diamondbacks go down 5-0 going into the 6th. Diamondbacks are not built to come back 5-0. They're built to come back 5-3, 5-2 if it's there. But to just go down 4-0 in the first 3 innings, we saw them against the Brewers. If it wasn't for some Ketel Marte and Corbin Carroll going back-to-back in the third, saving them, they would have probably fell to that Brewers team. Only 4 hits on the night for the Diamondbacks. Definitely going to have to do better than that. One of their biggest struggles besides pitching and closing in bullpen, which they haven't had a problem with this postseason, not even last night, shutting the Phillies out from the 6th inning through the end of the game. They have problems getting hits with runners in scoring position, with runners on the bag. They leave a lot of runners on base. LOB has been a SOB for the Diamondbacks this season. Phillies, again, started off hot. You had Schwarber. All of their guys went deep last night. From Schwarber to Harper to Castellanos. All of them went deep in the first few innings, setting the tone. Once that Philly crowd gets rocking, just saddle up in, boys. You're going to be in for a long night, and a long night it was. Only 4 hits, 3 runs for the young Diamondbacks. Tonight, there's Kelly on the mound, taking on Aaron Nola. I do have a bet in this game. Same bet I had last night. I told you I'll take the over 7.5. Whew. Captain, buy a hook there, buddy. Got it rocking and rolling thanks to some 7th inning Diamondback magic just to get the over. Shout out to whoever got that done. I'm going to be on the over again tonight, believe it or not. I believe it's set at 7 again. Have to look at my bet slipper. I'll give all my bets out at the end of the show. But I'm pretty sure I just took this over at 7.5. I got it. 7 and a hook, juiced for the over, minus 118. Give me the juice. Give me the glass. Give me the over 7.5. Merrill Kelly gets slapped tonight. He gives up 5 runs in the first 4 innings. Aaron Nola, they touch him up a little bit. Give me this game going over early. Both of these offenses are going to get popping tonight. There'll be fireworks in Philadelphia. I said I was going to talk some NFL. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care about breaking down a damn Chargers-Cowboys Monday night game. You want me to break it down for you as quickly as possible? Dak Prescott, average at best. Herbert needs to figure it out. Chargers, not as good of a team as we've been waiting for them to be. It feels like the last 3 seasons now, we've been expecting this Chargers team to become a legit 11-win playoff team. They're not that. They are a legit 500 team at best, wild card team once in a decade with the team that they have put together right now, especially with Mike Williams out. I don't know. Jay Herbert is not looking so special this season. Last season, he was dealing with the ribs all season. This year, he comes pretty healthy. He does have a messed up finger. So I don't know what the heck is going on with these Chargers, but I don't think it is pretty. Also, huge concern for the Cowboys. They just flat out average. I'm not gonna say they stink. I'm not gonna say they're bad. They're just average. Average. Don't really care about breaking it down too much. Cowboys need to get a run game going. So do the Chargers need to get a run game going. They tried it. Eckler got 14 touches, only like 27 yards on those 14 touches. So offensive line needs to step up. Herbert was running for his life. Dak Prescott, he needs to be better. He needs to be a lot better. He needs to be a whole hell of a lot better. I don't know. I don't see any of these teams making noise in the playoffs. So who the hell gives a damn about them? Tonight, it's the night. Moving over to college football. Yes, there is college football action tonight. I'll run through it real quick. I do have two bets on the board. Southern Miss taking on South Alabama. South Alabama laying 17.5 at home. Total set at 51 and a hook. You're telling me the spread's 17.5? The total's 51 and a hook? Well, I'm just going to play some numbers games and have some fun with it. I'm going to be on the over, buddy. The old over. 51.5 with South Alabama and Southern Miss. Give me that thing to be a shootout. South Alabama pulls away late. I think this game gets into the 60s, maybe even the 70s. I will be on the over 51.5. Also, shout out to JCP. They lost for me last week, but I'll ride them again tonight because I know you'll be doing the same thing. And boy, oh boy, does that make me feel stupid. Jacksonville State +7 and a hook. Blindly riding Jacksonville State due to the good things I've heard about them. I blindly rode them last week. They got that ass whooped. Got that turkey dog whooped. Hopefully Jacksonville State can bounce back. Taking on Western Kentucky. They are at home. It's the only thing that makes me feel good about it. +7.5. Last week it was +6.5. It didn't matter. They lost by 30. Give me Jacksonville State tonight +7.5. Give me the over 51.5. Southern Miss and South Alabama, baby. Those are the two college football plays for this evening. Oh, you think I'm done, huh? Phillies, Diamondbacks over 7.5. Southern Miss, South Alabama over 51.5. And Jacksonville State +7.5. Before we get into championship tonight, fellas, in the rec league. Before we get into some Big Ten basketball talk, let's jump on some NHL bets. Didn't talk about it yesterday. Should have. Took the Red Wings on the puck line. 4-0 victory for the Red Wings, which means I'm a hockey guy now. Win a hockey bet, come back to the hockey world the next day, ready to tear it up, baby. All right, I got 3 bets for you in hockey. All of them probably ugly to the average man. Let me see. We're going to go the Winnipeg Jets. Yep, we're going Winnipeg Jets on the puck line. We're going for the glory. +188 on the puck line. Winnipeg Jets taking on the Los Angeles Kings. Give me Winnipeg on the puck line at home. Money line's only -128. I'm getting greedy. Carolina Hurricanes. They're taking on the San Jose Sharks tonight on the road. Give me the Carolina Hurricanes on the puck line as well. It's running, it's jumping, it's leaping. I got it at minus 115. You can get it at minus 122 right now. I'm talking about Carolina Hurricanes on the puck line. This is one of those Tuesday night bets where you bet it, forget it, so you ain't got to sweat it, wake up. Hopefully it's good news on Wednesday, baby. This is like a 10 o'clock start, 9:41 Central Time. So 10:41 if you're on the East Coast. Hurricanes, baby, taking on the San Jose Sharks. Give me the Hurricanes on the puck line at minus 122. Now, both of those are cool. I got them. I like them. But you know what bet I love this evening? Oh, my goodness. You got the Kraken at home taking on the Colorado Avalanche, baby. Give me the Avalanche on the road on the puck line plus 155. Man, oh man, I should have dropped the horns because this is my best bet of the damn day. I do love the Phillies D-backs over 7.5. That might be tied with this one. D-backs over 7.5 and Colorado Avalanche on the puck line. Two bets that I encourage you to take. The other two are just bets that I'm telling. The other four, I guess, if you count the two college football bets. But Avalanche puck line plus 155. Favorite bet of the day. Best bet of the day. Slap it all on the flow. And if you care about backs-to-back early in the season, the Coyotes took on the Rangers last night. They stay in New York to take on the Islanders. You can get the Islanders on the puck line plus 138. I am not taking this bet, but I have been watching from a distance on these early back-to-backs in the hockey season. Forget who it was, but last Friday I almost took the Diamondbacks plus 195 against the New Jersey Devils, I believe, because they were on a back-to-back Thursday, Friday. Ended up not doing it. Coyotes ended up winning in a shootout, so it wasn't like it was even easy money if I would have did it. But just the type of stuff that I've been monitoring. It's probably been 8 or 9 hockey bets I've liked this season. I've only taken 3 or 4. So today I just said F it. If I like it, I'm going to take it. Ended up with 3 bets, and that is the Winnipeg Jets on the puck line, the Carolina Hurricanes on the puck line, and my favorite bet, the Colorado Avalanche on the puck line. Tonight's kind of the first day I'm just doing it, letting the reins go. Always nervous about jumping in and out of the NHL. Try to be more consistent betting it and watching it this season, keeping track with it. Because I know next year it's probably all I'll have. College basketball will be in the dumps. I've never been an NBA basketball guy, so probably be switching to hockey once this alignment stuff happens. Because I just can't see myself giving a hot ham about a Big 10 and Big 12 with 37 teams. Just don't feel right. Ain't gonna feel right. Still probably watching, betting, but at the end of the day, who gives a damn what conference the team's in? You got UCLA versus Iowa. Who you want to bet? So I'm sure I'll be betting it, watching it. Just it'll turn into NFL kind of. I don't care about it. Just, I don't know. Baseball and college basketball, I cared. That's what made it my favorite sports to bet and watch. Moving forward, probably would be a lot less caring. The Big Ten, baby, the Conference of Champions. I guess now that half of the Pac-12 is coming. I mean, this conference is already deep, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 teams already in the Big Ten. About to add another 6 or 7. I mean, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be horrible. I might puke just thinking about it. Purdue is your favorites, plus 170. Makes total sense there. A lot of this Purdue overrated talk is overrated, if you ask me. Purdue, baby, just ran the Big Ten last season. I think they had 3 to 6 losses on the season. Should have did more homework on that. The thing I do know, though, Zach Edey is back. Oh, guess who else is back for Purdue? The whole rest of the damn starting rotation, all 5 starters returning to Purdue. They had 1 or 2 pesky freshman guards last year who will be looking to be even better after going into their sophomore year. Hopefully they take a step up and can take a little more pressure off of Edey. Gonna need some more scoring from those 2 guards. Love their game, love their attitudes. Just put the ball in the hole a little more. Take some pressure off of Edey. I think Purdue is definitely set to run the Big Ten back as regular season champs. However, I don't know what I was about to say. This is personal. Michigan State, baby, the second favorite at plus 310. They're bringing back Tyson Walker. They're bringing back A.J. Hoggard. Hopefully they bring back the young buck. I can't even think of his name. Man, the lefty. That cat had a stroke. The freshman, he'll be a sophomore now. All these players will be looking to take a step forward. Oh, and guess what? This will be classic Michigan State basketball. They will have a 6'10", 6'11" freshman big man down there looking lost as a puppy with a bunch of upperclassmen guards screaming at him. That's what you can expect to see every Michigan State game is the big man like and 2 guards like and then Izzo like. And I love it. I'm here for it. Every second of it. Come March, this team will be ready to roll. I love Michigan State and the roster that they put together. They're plus 310. I would definitely be on Michigan State plus 310 to win the Big Ten. Wish it was a little longer. Wish it was where Illinois is at like plus 1,000. Ohio State plus 1,300. Indiana plus 1,300 and Wisconsin plus 1,300. All 3 of these teams, no matter what the roster looks like, will compete. Every game against these teams will be a hard fought. This will be hard fought. It's the Big Ten, baby. It's basketball. A team I do want to talk about. You have Maryland as your 3rd favorite at plus 850. Maryland looking to take the leap that they were expected to take last year. Maryland has some great players coming back and coming. Maryland at plus 850, man. I mean, if it's not Purdue, it could be any of these teams. It's not like Michigan. I get that they're plus 310. Everybody else is 8-1, 10-1. But it's not like Michigan State is that much better, in my eyes, than the rest of this damn league. I mean, you can go all the way down to Northwestern and the Rutgers and Iowa, all at about 3,000. And they have just as much chance as Michigan State at 300. The key to this is it's going to be the rest of the conference against Purdue. You're kind of betting the field here. Which one of these teams is going to beat Purdue? Even once, much less twice. Also, who's going to be beaten up? Who's going to be the second big bad wolf in this conference? We know Purdue is going to be beating teams up. Will it be Michigan State? Sometimes Izzo teams get off to a slow start. Freshman big man, he's probably going to be lost half the time until February comes around at least. It's putting a lot on your guards to put up points. I like Maryland. I like their experience. I like their size. I also love Illinois with their experience and their size and their coach, Brad Underwood. He's going to be cussing somebody out. Best believe that. Ohio State's always in the mix, it feels like. Same with Wisconsin and Indiana. Indiana will be a lot of turnover. Last year they had one of the oldest teams in the Big Ten. This year they'll be a lot younger, but it's college hoops. These kids could be some studs. Mike Woodson can never count him out. So I don't know, man. I love the Big Ten basketball. I'm going to take a flyer on some of these teams down here just because their number is huge right now. A team like Iowa, always in the mix. They're plus 3,000 right now. You got Nebraska, who has the Steph Curry of college basketball this season. Young kid, Tomahe. I'm not going to do him like that. I honestly, I'm not gonna do him. I'm not gonna do him like that, bro. I'm not gonna do him like that, dog. I'm not gonna do him like that, bro. I'm not gonna do him like that, dog. I'm not gonna do him like that. Not gonna do him like that. Not gonna do him like that. I thought I had his name a lot closer in this text message thread than I do. Here we go. Here we go. Kaise Tominaga. Number 30 for Nebraska, man. He is Jesus Christ in the basketball uniform. Gave himself all the disadvantages and still dogging boys. Led Nebraska to 6-3 the last 9 games of the season. I mean, I'm joking here. When you see the kid, you'll get the joke. But he was the second best player behind Zach Edey going down the stretch last year in Big Ten basketball. Just because of him, Nebraska, baby, at plus 4,000. I'm going to have $1 on it. Let me put $1 on it right now while you're listening. Oop, let me put $2 on it, baby. I'm joking, man. Nebraska is going to be better. Definitely not going to be anywhere near the top. But at plus 4,000, why the hell not? Just sneeze on it. Anybody can win this division, man. You got Northwestern, who's been taking steps forward, or Rutgers, who's been taking steps forward. It's really going to, I think it's up to Purdue, man. It's Purdue versus the field. And I don't know who from the field. This will definitely be a conference I check in on pretty much Tuesday, after every week, every Tuesday, when I do my runs and do my top 10. I'll see where the Big Ten is sitting at. The Big Ten and Big East, even the Big 12. I'll be looking at every week, trying to find a team with a number that's long, that I like. That's long, that I like. Just had to make it as I don't even know if I can say the word gay anymore. Anyway, that's where we at, man. Big Ten, baby. I'm going to be on Michigan State at plus 310, but honestly, I think I can get them at plus 700 once they lose a few. All these futures, man, I'm talking about them now. We're going to come back to this conversation every few weeks, even every week maybe, to some of these conferences. And I'm going to be throwing you teams to bet all year. And we're going to end up with like 60, 70 futures tickets. And we're going to be hoping 11 of them hit. So that's how college basketball goes, for me at least. And I love every minute of it. Still waiting on books to release totals, win totals. I want to take a bunch of Big Ten unders, I just want to take some win totals. I want to get some over 12.5 conference play. I want to get some under 14.5 conference play. I want to take Houston's under specifically this year because of their first time in the Big 12. I want to have some fun with it, but I can't. They holding me back. They got me in shackles. I can only bet like winner of the damn regular season title and Wooden Award right now. I mean, you can bet Final Four, but who the hell bets on Final Four in November? It's only October. National Championship. Who the hell knows? Right? I mean, who the hell knows? I didn't really pick UConn last year until Christmas, maybe. They did have a game early in the season against Alabama, and I was like, UConn winning it, bro. UConn winning it all this year. And I think that was around Thanksgiving. So, but I don't know. I have to see these teams play for real. Got to see these teams play for real. I tell you this right now. Gonzaga's high in the favorites to win the championship. But they're not even considered the best team in their conference this year. So that's a joke right there. Bookmakers trying to get you. Get people to bet on a team that's trash. Just because of reputation. Anyway, that's all I got for you today, man. Baseball, take the over tonight. Hockey, I gave out 3 plays in hockey. I guess I can run through all my plays real quick to end it. We're taking over 7.5 on the Diamondbacks Phillies. It just dropped to -110. I got it at -118. You rat. Beep. Going on to hockey, baby. Give me the Winnipeg, the Jets on the puck line. Give me the Carolina, the Hurricanes on the puck line. And then give me Colorado, the Avalanche on the puck line. I love those bets right there. Every year. College football, baby. You thought I was done. South Alabama, Southern Miss. Give me the over there, 51 and a hook. And then give me Jacksonville State plus 7.5. Jacksonville State plus 7.5. Southern Alabama, Southern Miss over 51 and a half. We're going Carolina Hurricanes on the puck line. Winnipeg Jets on the puck line. My favorite, Colorado Avalanche. Not my favorite team, favorite bet of the night. Colorado Avalanche on the puck line. And then the last one of the day will be the Phillies Diamondbacks over 7.5. I think both of these pitchers are liable to get touched. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love. And thank you for the support. This show is nothing without the listeners, the watchers, the fans. And I love it, man. So thank y'all for everything. This is Captain By a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I am Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs, going live on the 17th of October. It's a Tuesday, and this is a morning show. Take all wagers at your own risk, and please, gamble responsibly.